Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how I made a pretty cool dual rod holder for fishing on the beach or at a lake that I feel is pretty sturdy. I was looking for something online, some designs, and couldn't really find anything I liked that I felt was going to be stable for two different rods kind of pointing in different directions. So I just stood there in the PVC aisle until I thought of something kind of fun. And here it is. It was like maybe, I don't know, $15 in materials. That was really about it. What I did is I got four of these 2 foot, and you had to use. Oh, I had to use 1 1/4 PVC because that's where I was going to be putting the rods. And I have some saltwater rods, and I wanted to make sure they fit down there. Some big 9-10 foot steelhead rods, and they fit real well in there. So I just had four of these. I had two of these 1 1/4 tees, two elbows, and this little chingadera right here, and that was it. I had some of these, but this was tough. These barely did it. This is the max. 1 1/4 is the max that these little bad boys will take. If you guys, it was doable, but it was definitely not that easy. It was this brand. It was just over at Home Depot, but I'm gonna return this because that was a lot of work to get those cut, but no big deal. But this is how you do it. This is quick and simple. This is scrap, by the way, so we don't need this anymore. I cut two pieces into, I think, 4 1/4, roughly. Obviously, my cuts are pretty horrible, and then two at 3 inches, and these I think are at 9 3/4. Close to 10, but they can go 9, they can go 10. It's just really up to you. Like I said, you're gonna have plenty of spare to fiddle around with. These are just what's gonna hold the rods, so these are no big deal as well. And when putting this together, I wanted something that was not going to be cumbersome. So there's only one part that's gonna be the same. These are gonna be the legs to it, and I'm not gonna glue these together because why bother? I don't want this big monster frame to carry around. And the guy at Home Depot, when I told him what I was doing, he just said, get the cheapest, pipe glue that you can get, and that's what I did. And I'm sure this will last me through a bunch of other projects. I have a kayak, and I've made a trolley for it to tow it around, but I'll probably redo that as well. But this is real simple. Like I said, this is. You guys aren't going to even need a cup of coffee. This is going to take no time at all. What you do is just put these on the end. These are the 45 degrees. These are going to be the brackets to the end. And I'm not going to cement these. So, and I'm not going to cement them on here because you guys know how to do that. It's pretty simple. I'm just going to show you the length. Like I said, it'll be in the description as well. I think it's either like 4 1/2 and 3. And this is real simple. What you do is you just put these together. Put one of the 4 1/2s with the T's. Then you take one of the 3s, just attach it. I like to have the writing on the opposite side. Why not? Then put this one here. Then you grab the other 3-incher, put that there. The other T. Then the other 4 1/2-incher, and there we go. You want to just kind of tilt these where you want them. I put the rods in there to kind of see, made sure it was sitting down before I'm going to put this together, and then just put these bad boys in, and that's it. So the rods are facing away from each other instead of next to each other, because a lot of times when you're fishing, you don't want your bait right next to your other bait. Here in Southern California, I've got a 2-pole stamp, which allows me to use 2 fishing poles. So I can have one facing off at 10 o'clock and the other one over here at 2 o'clock, fishing for something else, or just staying away from my other bait. But like I said, with this, I'm gonna not cement these, and I'm debating whether I'm gonna cement these so that it's just a more compact unit altogether. But I think it's pretty simple. I mean, that's really about it. 4 1/2 to 4 1/4 on these. I did 3. I wanted more spacing here because I didn't like them straight like this, because if a fish, was biting on one of them at an angle, I didn't want the thing to tip, so I just made it just a little bit more stable, I believe. Obviously, I'm not an engineer, or my cuts would probably be a lot more precise, but who cares? But that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it.